A test case may well impact on creationism. But at present, Kish Potter is free to teach his Christian views relatively unchallenged by his students. John Walton at St Andrews University in Scotland does not enjoy that luxury.
Some students react very positively and find it a confirmation of their faith. Others, coming from perhaps a more scientific or biological background, find what I say very challenging. I had a group from the Humanist Association at Edinburgh University attend one of my lectures, and they said that it was very challenging but very interesting, and they wrote an article along those lines in the student newspaper in Edinburgh. A lecture that I gave in Glasgow was attended by some atheists, and they had about 50 minutes of questions for me afterwards, which I'm fairly sure they had taken from an atheist website. They cross-examined me very thoroughly, I would say, but they found that there are genuine answers that can be given to these questions, and I found answers, and they left the lecture very frustrated indeed.
But many remain unconvinced, and as news presenters often say, this story will run and run. We've heard from 4 scientific Christians. The supernatural intervention in the origin of the universe is central to their understanding of creation. Charles Darwin, whose birth is being celebrated this year, is now recognised as the father of modern biology. His Origin of Species is held up by many, in fact by most people, as the model for creation. Charles Darwin had the inquiring and open mind of a scientist, and I think we do well to reflect on the validity of his theories. And I wonder if ever we will see a union of ideas, an end to this controversy. I'd like Steve Logan and John Walton to have the final word.
This quest is not in the remotest bit troubling. I think it's life-affirming, it's fun. There's nothing I like more than sitting down and watching some obtuse BBC 4 documentary about space-time continuum or something. It's marvellous, I love it. I'm a Star Trek fan, it's terrific. It's not troubling in the slightest, and I would be very disappointed if there's a simple answer to all this.
Let's be fanciful. If one sweet day you meet Charles Darwin in heaven, what are you going to say to him?
You were wrong, but I'm glad to see you here.